Okay, look, the city is flying. We're fighting an army of robots. And I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Well, that's true enough. Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the Old Lady and this is my reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies that I'm viewing for the first time in order to understand the inside jokes and references in my ultimate viewing of WandaVision, which sounds very cool, but I know I won't get everything and that would make me sad. I'm currently watching all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in the order in which they were released. I'm now into phase 2, which means that you're probably expecting Guardians of the Galaxy to be next, but I've already watched it. That was one of the original 5 reactions that I started my channel with. So you can go ahead and click here or here to go and watch that before watching this one if you want to, see them all in order. If there's nothing to click on, that just means that I forgot to add the little card thing when I uploaded, because you have to remember to add it after uploading on YouTube. I would not at all be surprised if I completely forgot. But now that I've seen more of the lead up to Guardians, I think I'm appreciating how out of left field it really is. The filmmakers, I think, got really lucky to be able to not worry so much about 18 hours worth of backstory and emotional characters and collective trauma, and they really got to go hog wild with new characters and new universes and all that. And after all the angst and bitterness and attempts at world domination and removal of freedoms in the face of the appearance of security, Guardians has a lightheartedness to it that is, I think, really refreshing and super smart at this point in the overall narrative. But I think we're now getting back to the angst in Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm hoping for more scenes of the Avengers butting heads and working together and giving each other crap and connecting with each other. Because those are the scenes that really shine for me in the first Avengers. So, more of that, please. And more Jeremy Renner. Let's get started. Two hours and 23 minutes? Good God. That's a long movie. There's Jeremy Renner right away. Yay! And Black Widow. Yay! And what are they fighting against? Some weird, more aliens, I guess? Okay, I'm not impressed with the CGI so far. To get all of them in one shot, I guess.
Shit! Language. Jarvis, what's the view from upstairs?
The central building is protected by some kind of energy shield.
Oh, he's giving Jarvis orders now?
Can we hold them? They're the Avengers. Deploy.
They're the Avengers. So that's Wanda, right? Like, we saw her at the end of The Winter Soldier, right? That was her. I didn't realize that was her in the moment, but I've since realized that that was her.
It's unsafe. Please back away. Please back away.
I don't think they speak English, dude.
No surrender!
I'm going to surrender. You deliver.
Okay. Oh, so he's got something now that can call it to him. I thought he needed that in the previous movie. Please be a secret door. Because now he's going to be really cold because all of his clothes fell off when he's... There she is.
You'll have to be faster than that.
Oh, that was quick. Oh, they captured that lone little guy that was at the end of Thor. Did they capture it or did they create it? Oh, that's a good question.
I got eyes on the prize.
Uh-oh. What did she do?
Why didn't you do it more?
Does he get like presented with his worst fear? Well, product placement there.
But not the screams of the dead, of course. No. Wounded screams, mainly whimpering, great deal of complaining, and tales of sprained deltoids and gout.
Banner?
Gout.
Dr. Cho's on her.
Oh, it's not a Stark building anymore. It's an Avengers building.
What kind of monster would let a German scientist experiment on them to protect their country?
We're not at war, Captain.
They are.
Interesting connection there. I like that. So they're almost completely autonomous now.
You sure he's gonna be okay? Pretending to need this guy really brings the team together.
There's no possibility of the two.
Don't hate. I helped design Veronica. As a worst case measure, right? How about a best case?
Do we know what Veronica is yet? I don't know that I know what Veronica
What
is.
if next time?
Again with the secrets, you know what happens when we get these secret projects.
I'm here to help.
What does it say? Is he going to kill Jarvis? Or at least shut him down.
Everywhere else that story kills.
That's the whole story?
Yes, War Machine story.
Poor Rhodey.
It's very good then.
Runs is the largest tech conglomerate.
It's nice they've updated Thor's outfits.
Trying to scare us.
Hi, Stanley.
All right.
Yeah, Stan can handle it. Give it to him. He deserves it. I did not peg the two of them getting together. That's interesting. I mean, she's clearly flirting with him. Well, he sure as hell ain't worthy.
I will be reinstituting prima nocta.
Really? Oh, even the suit won't lift it.
Come on, Cap.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nothing.
There's a second of panic in his eyes. That's interesting. It build itself a body.
Killers.
And why is it wet?
I'm sorry, I was asleep.
Dripping with what?
I had strings, but now I'm free.
Nice little Pinocchio reference there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going around.
Come on, use your words, buddy.
I have more than enough words to describe you.
Use your words.
Thor.
You're wondering why you can't look inside my head.
Sometimes it's hard. But sooner or later, every man shows himself.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Not a man.
Who's that?
Girlfriend.
Somehow I don't think so.
What dialect?
Wakanda, Wakanda.
Got out of Wakanda with some of their trade goods.
Okay, I know what that means.
Get the last.
Human life, not a growth market.
Not a growth market.
Didn't know.
It's interesting the way that the mouth moves. It's almost completely unnecessary for it to have a mouth at all, but
Dan, don't compare me with Stark.
so Ultron's got a bit of an ego, even
He has to break
though
it.
he's not human. Well, I don't know that bullets are going to do it. Again, with the bullets, like it's like they said in Black Panther, like it's so silly. I like it when it's slowed down like that. That's fun.
Fortunately, I am mighty.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Not as mighty as you think. Oh dear.
Mind control thing.
Not a fan.
Oh, she might know Wanda. They're both Russian.
Are you ready for our dance?
That's just cruel. Oh.
And you're not going anywhere.
Of course not. I'm already there. You'll catch on. But first, you might need to catch Dr. Banner.
Jeez. Let's say you can destroy that suit, he'll just make himself another one. Oh, what was that? Oh! Oh, it makes a little cage kind of thing. That's cool. Okay, people, maybe run. Get the hell out of the corner of that street.
You're smarter.
It's gonna beat him with an elevator. All right.
Show me something.
Well, there's no Jarvis, is there? Like, is it separate from Jarvis? So the mind control only lasts, it seems like, for a certain amount of time.
I know all your names.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Ooh, you don't think they need me?
do, which is a lot scarier.
Yeah, she's not wrong. I just noticed how much bigger Cat's file is than Tony's.
So I'm all dead, Nick. Felt it. The whole world, too. Because of me. Wasn't ready.
Well, she's just not predicting the future.
You come up with some pretty impressive inventions, Tony. War isn't one of them.
That's a good point.
Guy's multiplying faster than a Catholic rabbit. Still doesn't help us get an angle on any
Multiplying faster than a Catholic rabbit?
Yes, he is.
What kind of joke is that?
I cracked it by whom?
Party's unknown.
That was cute.
Ultron's got an enemy.
I hope they all said thank you for like taking over her house for that long. That was a lot of people in her house.
Well, I'm decrypting nuclear codes, and you don't want me to.
That had to have been ad-lib. So if he's got the vibranium in the shield, and the vibranium is like what makes him sentient, like the shield is probably going to be the only thing that can destroy Ultron. I think you know what I'm saying. Couldn't have landed a little quieter so he didn't know that he was there? They really like to destroy buses and subway cars and stuff. So, a flying semi-truck. Oh dear. Yeah, because they're all just going to jump off. They're just fine.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. Haven't you played with this shit enough? Like, leave it alone, dude.
Of course not. I want to help you put Jarvis in this thing. Right on my field here.
Same difference, dude.
You know, bioorganic.
So are those all machines that he's making? Oh, jeez. But he is looking awfully human. Like, why does he have buttocks? Like, he doesn't ingest anything. Why does he have a mouth and lips? Like, he doesn't need them to produce sound. It's very strange. So Banner really just goes on and on with whatever Stark wants.
I'm rerouting the upload.
Uh-oh, whatever it is, it's waking up. Is he gonna knock out the power for everything? So either he's created, either he's knocked out the power or he's given it power. Interesting. What is he thinking? He's changed color. Oh, he can pick up the hammer. Interesting.
Iron Man's the one he's waiting for.
That's true. He hates you the most.
He's honest. You can't say that he's not speaking the truth.
We're under attack! Clear the city, now!
Just say they're not going to listen. Oh, she's just going to make them all run. That's good, actually. That's useful.
So we just disappear?
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Have you been juicing? A little vibranium cocktail? You're
A little
looking
bit bigger.
I don't want to say pull.
I adore you.
Okay, but is now a really good time for that? Oh, well, she's going to piss him off. All right. She's just like hanging on to his back. Just getting a piggyback ride from the Hulk.
You get killed, walk it off.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay.
Okay, look, the city is flying. We're fighting an army of robots. And I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Well, that's true enough.
Doesn't matter what you do.
Oh, God.
What you work. And you fight to kill.
She's pretty badass. All right. I like her.
Nobody would know. Nobody.
The last I saw him, an Ultron was sitting on him.
Oh, it did hit him. Oh. Oh. Okay, say that was funny. He's like, come on.
Frost, the city's not coming down slow.
All sparks vibranium. If I get Thor to hit it...
Her voice sounds really familiar. I gotta see who that is.
Maybe.
Glad you like the view, Romanoff. It's about to get better.
I suppose they got their like airships. Where did he come? I thought they destroyed all of those. Okay, her boobs look way too big in that. What, really? Like, that's not how big her boobs are.
This is the drone. If Ultron gets a hand...
Okay, seriously, with her boobs, they're distracting. And I know big boobs, like those, she does not have big boobs like that. Her frame is way too tiny. It's really, really distracting. Okay, how many of them are there? Jesus. I like that he's tearing them apart with his mouth like chicken wings. Get his shield in there. The shield gotta be able to get him. Oh, did your guy get, the brother got hit? Oh, like lots of times. Oh, that's not good. Oh, get the dog. That's good. I suppose it blew the whole thing up into little pieces and they fall and won't have that much of an impact, I guess. Especially if they fall in the water. Oh. Oh, is he gonna disappear on his own? What?
You're unbearably naive.
Well, I was born yesterday.
That's cute. So not in the middle of the city. A new facility like far away, far, far away from everybody else. Which is probably best.
But if you put the hammer in an elevator, it would still go up. Elevator's not worthy.
I'm gonna miss.
The elevator's not worthy. So that's exactly the argument that they have on the Big Bang Theory. The girls have it of like, who can pick up Thor? Could you pick up Thor if Thor was picking up the hammer? And then by the transitive property of picking up, then you are picking up the hammer. I like her outfit.
I'll do it myself.
That's the same guy that was at the end of Guardians, I think. So that was good. You know, I'm not sure I'm in love with it. Certainly not as much as the first one. It's not a top tier chapter for me. I thought the dialogue between the Avengers themselves was a bit kind of forced. It's like they were trying a bit too hard to get laughs or create quotable moments. I think they had a lot of great exchanges in the first one that just stemmed naturally from the plot and the interactions. And a lot of the quips in this one were just, you know, kind of standalone moments that had nothing to do with anything else. So they didn't have the same effect. They didn't hit as hard. It was great to see Wanda finally. I think she's going to be really interesting, and Elizabeth Olsen has a great presence on screen. She's interesting to look at. I'm curious to see how this and WandaVision are going to connect, because we've got like 847 other films before we ever get there. So we'll see how that actually happens. It's nice to see so much of Natasha and Hawkeye, because you know I like me some Jeremy Renner. I feel as though the romance between Natasha and Bruce was a bit forced, just in order to come up with some way to create some emotional drama. I don't know. I wasn't emotionally gripped by it. I'll just say that. On the whole, you know, this many films in to the MCU, I'm kind of over the whole I'm going to take over, destroy the world, and then the Avengers come in and save the day with this big midair fight scene thing. I mean, how many times are we going to see that? And how much bigger can these battles get before they just become completely ridiculous? As if they're not already kind of completely ridiculous already. They kind of are. I'm ready to move on to something else. I think Ant-Man is going to give me a little break from that. And I think it's definitely time for another Spider-Man and possibly another Deadpool or X-Men, or maybe all of the above. I don't know. You guys let me know if there's something that I need to see before we get to phase 3, and we'll try and fit that in. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to follow my channel and hit the notification button to receive notice when I upload a new video, and help me figure out the whole YouTube algorithm thing by hitting the like button. It really does help. If you have comments or recommendations of what I should watch next, I'd love to hear them, so make sure to leave a comment. And also, if you disagree with some of the things I said, or if I'm just completely wrong about some stuff, let me know. Thanks for watching and have a good night.